Welcome and welcome back, fellow fans of Clash of Clans. It is your host, Galadon, as we continue on our retrospective through the early days of Clash of Clans, my YouTube channel, and everything else. We are back to April of 2014, and the release of Clash of Clans actually becoming Clash of Clans. And what I mean by that is, this is the release of Clan Wars. Finally now, Clash of Clans is clashing clans, where before it was just clans that they didn't really clash. And now they're clashing. It's true, now they are battling each other constantly, and the title of the game actually makes sense. Now, it's weird to look back and think about the very first clan war, right? Here we are, it's Town Hall 10. By the way, I caught a bunch of crap for calling it State of Qatar. I did. In fact, it was a few weeks later that I made a correction video and I called it Qatar. And everybody was impressed. They're like, oh, Galadon, your accent is so good. But I don't know. But I just remember that being a thing. And I think I got torn up even on Reddit for that. But then again, you know, Reddit went on to make all sorts of terrible comments about me in future years beyond that. It was funny because Reddit, you know, talked about, why am I getting into this? I don't know, but it's just what came to mind. They talked about how Galadon was clickbait, right? And how I made these thumbnails and titles that were fantastic. Well, the problem with that is that was the whole point of getting people to watch your videos. There was this balancing act, and I had found it, I struck it, where it was fantastic titles and wild thumbnails. Well, okay, not yet. This would come later on. But you weren't violating, you weren't misleading intentionally. You know, you were just being fantastic about things. And obviously, Supercell agreed that I was not stepping over that line. Now, they did get a little more strict about it in the future videos, and there was a period where developers were allowed to use, or content creators rather, were allowed to use the developer iPad to do crazy things and then make videos about it. And then they stopped that as well, which was a temporary boon for all of us because everybody wanted to see 300 golems attack. And we'll talk about that in an upcoming episode as well. But for now, we're talking about the beginning of Clan Wars and how basically 2 stars was the goal. Like almost nobody would be considered likely to be getting a 3-star against these tough bases, especially with those darn blue walls. They were tough, man. The electric blue walls that eventually went away and sadly never came back. But okay, so yes, this is April 2014. As the retrospective continues, we will talk next about the first video that Clash of Clans Supercell ever shared of mine on their Facebook page. That's what kind of led to the rapid expansion of my YouTube channel. And then over a year later, my first visit to Supercell headquarters in Helsinki, Finland. Little did I know that would be the first visit of 24 visits. Sadly, yes, I think my traveling days to Helsinki are behind me, but that's okay. It was an amazing experience. I am super thankful for all of the incredible people that I got to meet at Supercell and in Finland, in many different parts of Finland, and actually about 9 different countries that Supercell eventually flew me to for Clash of Clans, and we'll cover that as well. It was wild. It was just, oh my gosh, the memories still amazing. So that's what's coming. This was about Clan Wars. I'm super excited to share more of the history of Clash of Clans and my channel with you guys. I hope you stay tuned. I hope you 4 people stay subscribed, and I will see you next time for more Galadon and more Clash of Clans.